Sunny and warm every day here, and not hot, like, mid 20s or so, with a nice breeze off the lake, which makes it really, really nice. As you can see as we're walking along here, there is no shortage of restaurants. If you're looking for breakfast, lunch, or supper, there's always lots of opportunity to find places. Take a little walk up through here. It's another little side street, walkable side street with lots of art and textiles. Which you can see again, beautifully decorated. And I think the paintings here, I would argue, make San Juan worth stopping for all on its own. It's actually doing quite a bit of work here on the streets at the moment, laying down these colored pattern bricks around all the streets here in the downtown area. This is sort of the main cathedral, I suppose you want to call it, here in San Juan. The facade is separate from the church behind it. The facade is rebuilt initially hundreds of years ago, and then the new church is behind it because of earthquakes. It's actually almost completely collapsed a couple of times due to earthquakes in the area. But you really get a nice view standing here. So this way down here, obviously you can see the lake peeking around, and then if you look all the way around, you can definitely see this defined ridge of the old ancient volcano caldera that used to be here, millions of years ago. I think I mentioned it before, but Lake Atitlán was actually a volcano millions of years ago. And when it finally blew its top off and became the lake that it is now, it allowed for, other mountains to spring up around it. There's 3 volcanoes here nearby. Obviously that one there, being San Pedro, is the closest to here and the only one you can see from town. If you want to see the other 2, you'd have to go over to either Panajachel or somewhere along that side of the lake to kind of get a view of all 3 at once. But beautiful spot. So I'm going to give you a little quick room review there in a bit of the place I stay at here in San Juan. But I just want to strongly recommend that if you are coming to Lake Atitlán and you're looking for a place to stay that's close to everything and still has that sort of small town feel, I don't know why you'd stay anywhere other than here. Again, with it being in 95% Mayan descent here in the town, and all locally owned businesses, it makes it very affordable. The place I'm staying in there is roughly about $15, $16 US a night, and it's great. It really is. And it's been very difficult to, in certain cases, find the motivation to even go out and do things on some days, because some days I just want to sit around and just watch the world go by. And so that is certainly something you can do here. If you're feeling adventurous, there's actually you can see where the white cross is up there on the hill. There's actually a look-off point up there which you can hike up to. You can also hike to the other towns from here if you wanted to. Each one is between 3 and 5 kilometers apart, so it's certainly walkable. But just a great spot, and I can't recommend it enough. And I hope that if you come to Lake Atitlán, you don't overlook the beautiful little town here of San Juan. So one of the most amazing experiences I've had in my entire time in Guatemala was when I went to Deleite Ancestral Experience restaurant here in San Juan. I didn't take any video of the experience because it felt inappropriate, I guess would be the word. It was a wonderful, privately crafted dinner. They only take reservations in advance, and they give you a set menu to pick from. And then from there, once you arrive, you get in, and you see this amazing building that the host Esmeralda and her husband have built over the years. They do cooking classes here. They take large groups, small groups. Simply an incredible experience from start to finish. So I highly recommend that if you're in San Juan, to please stop here at Deleite Ancestral Experience. Make a reservation through this WhatsApp number provided here. You will not be sorry. It is truly, honestly, one of the coolest, most historically and culturally accurate experiences of my entire time in Guatemala. And this is where I'm staying. Alojamiento San Juan. So I thought I'd give you a quick room review here at the Alojamiento San Juan here in San Juan La Laguna on Lake Atitlán. So I'm just here, get everything packed up and ready to go. I'm heading out to my next destination today, but thought I would give you a quick review. So for 115 quetzales a night, this was the room I had here. It's a nice family-run place with a beautiful view just out there. You can see there's some of the lake around that way. And if you come over to this side, there's the tippy top of the San Pedro volcano. So you get a nice view there. We're right in the middle of sort of a residential area, so it's pretty quiet at night for the most part. Yeah, really impressed with this place overall. Here's the room I had 2 beds in it. Again, I'm only ever using one of them, of course. So I had a nice double-sized bed here. These windows opened wide open, so they were great for cross breeze. I was here on a corner unit, so I get nice cross breeze all the way through. There was a second single bed here, which I just used to put most of my stuff on. And in here with a pretty standard bathroom. It's got a shower, another one of these electric shower heads up there, which worked well, and a nice little stand-up shower. So the other thing that was nice about this place is I actually had a spot out here to myself. There's a nice chair here, so what I was doing was I was taking my desk and putting it outside so that if I wanted to get some work done outside, I could. It was really nice out there, nice and shaded, lots of breeze. And there's a hammock there as well. You can see I've been adopted by a cat, and who I've been taking care of pretty much the whole time I've been here, feeding her and giving her water and mending a couple of her injuries as well. So, but anyway, this is a great spot. So if you're looking for a place to come here in San Juan, so if you're looking for a nice local spot to come and support a family business, and in my opinion, San Juan is nicer than San Pedro to stay in. I think the downtown area of San Juan, as you saw from some of the video, is much more beautiful with all the colors and the decorated streets and all that sort of thing. And I think it's a little bit cheaper. So again, 115 quetzales a night is $15 US, and just a shade over $20 Canadian a night. And there's also a full kitchen here, which you can have access to. So I went down to the market and picked up groceries and made breakfasts here for more than half the mornings that I stayed here. Wi-Fi has been excellent, very fast, very reliable. Overall a great experience here, and would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a place to stay here in San Juan. I'll put their contact information here on the screen. Anyway, that's all. Just wanted to give you a quick review. Great spot here. Highly recommend it. And if I were you, I would seriously consider staying in San Juan and staying here at the Alojamiento San Juan. Just because it's also like 2 blocks from the main street. So you've got that going for you. So it's just great all around. So that's going to do it from here in San Juan. This was stop number 2 around Lake Atitlán. And I'm off today to head to my next stop on the other side of the lake, which I'm very excited to see. And I've been having a hard time planning to leave Lake Atitlán. I keep finding more excuses to stay longer, more places, and so on. So it's been quite the experience. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like or a comment below to let me know that you were here. If this is your first time coming across my page, please subscribe. I really appreciate all the subscribers that I get. Still very much a growing channel, so all those subscriptions really do matter to me. And I do take the time to try to review and respond to all the comments that I receive on my videos. If you'd like to support me further, there's a couple different ways you can do that. I have some YouTube memberships set up, which you can find below, or click on the join button under this video. There's also a one-time donation page through PayPal if you'd like to support me that way. And of course, there's some t-shirts and mugs and things for sale in my little shop that I have set up. And remember, life is short. Wander. And I'll see you in the next video. Just ordered a couple of pupusas here, one with chicken filling and one with cheese. So I'm gonna wait for those and then dig in.